Human awareness is a magnificent play field where four major components come and connive to play. Namely, the mind, wherefrom the urges, desires arise, the intellect, processing several inputs of information, logic, etc. The third one is the chitta, wherefrom we are able to recall several memories. And the fourth is the pure identification, also termed as ego, not the inflated one, but the one that gives us the observation and experience of isness. The mind is prone to doubt and skepticism. It can be considered as a doubt popping machine, whereas the intellect has born with the capacity to conclude with certitude. We term it as buddhi निश्चयात्मिका होती है with certitude, मन संशयात्मक होता है. The mind is prone to doubt and skepticism, whereas intellect can be born with certitude. Positive thoughts, positive beliefs easily do not gather ground within a human, especially for a reason because in general the mind rules, mind prevails. Therefore, the negative thoughts, the doubts, skepticism, they are easily able to gather the ground. But with awareness, if one is able to discern and one is able to brush aside the connivance by the mind, the projection by the mind, by the exercise of a strong will, no, I am not going to accept your thought, I am not going to accept your doubt, I am not going to accept your negative suggestion, I am sorry. If one is able to exercise a strong will within, you shall find that gradually through that small sadhana, this is a small sadhana, this is a small practice, an abhyas, you will be able to give more ground, more edge, more nurturing to the positive beliefs and positive thoughts. I do not wish to mention over here, which probably goes without saying, that the same principle has not to be brought into practice when you are trying to analyze different facts as your observation. Why? Because at times we have to invoke doubt along with a belief and expectancy. At times the negative thought also is able to draw attention upon certain aspects that are very important for consideration, and if they remain elusive or if we are negligent to them, then probably the outcome can be very damaging. Therefore, in a special sense where you are tormented, you experience tribulation within yourself, every now and then a negative thought comes and starts ruling. It drains out all your creative energy, depletes everything out of you, and you become vulnerable to its family of a further magnified and multiplied family of negative propensities. In such a case, exercise your strong will, and the exercise of strong will can only happen if you are able to prompt a willful dialogue within that moment, especially when you are experiencing a negative thought. Talk to yourself, take yourself to a hard task, tell yourself, no, I am not going to yield before this, this is not me, I am not going to be overpowered by this. Tell yourself strongly, and believe me, if you are strong enough to rebut the impact of that negative vibration within yourself, gradually you will see that you require less strength within yourself to brush it aside. You shall be easily able to overcome any next negative thought, feel, imagination, vibe, and shall be able to give more ground and nurturing to a positive belief and a positive thought. All vests into you, VESTS, everything vests into you itself. You have to opt You have to take the chariot in your own hands. If you allow the reins to be in the hand of the mind, God knows the outcome. And if the reins are in the hands of your wisdom, what is wisdom? A purified and a mature intellect. An intellect born with certitude. If the reins are in the hand of a Nishyatmika Buddhi, you shall easily be able to gain more ground to positive beliefs and thereby enrich yourself with lot of Atma Bal. Atma Bal. Atma Bal. That's it.